Hey, I'm Justin Guillaume, and here are 5 ways. Hold on. Actually, 6 things I have set for the CFTC, the Commodity Future Trade Commission, when it comes to trading on Kalshi. Also, I'd like to apologize. Something weird happens when I record myself. Right now, I look completely normal, but once I go back and I play this, it makes like one side of my face stretched out and look really weird. And then under my eyes and everything looks horrible. But when I'm recording, I don't see that. So it's very strange, and I apologize because for some reason I'm unsightly. So my first idea for Kalshi is when it shows your history. First, I'd like to say that my history is not all there as far as the transactions. That's a problem. Also, when it shows how much it paid out, it shouldn't show how much it paid out. It needs to show your running balance as far as what it was before the trade and after the trade, and showing your loss. Because when I look at mine with the missing transactions, it doesn't add up. I know transactions are missing. The next one is real-time price data. Now, I put in a $300 bid on 15-minute trade with the Bitcoin. This is when you put down money whether you believe it's going to land on up or land on down. Right when the trade went through, it said I had a $70 portfolio, which didn't make any sense because this was right when I bought the 300, which means it was already at a loss. Now, if it does not benefit you, if you take a real hit, Kalshi will let the transaction go through. But if that $300 already went up to a profit of $320, then it does not go through, and they say, hey, the price has changed. But if you take a loss, even if it's practically everything, like in this case, they put it through anyway. Even though the claim is if it's over 4% either direction, it won't go through. That's their claim. They're not doing it. So there needs to be a law to regulate that as far as when you're purchasing it, show the price there, and then once it goes through, it needs to be guaranteed. But if I was about to hit purchase and I saw it drop to $70 in value, of course I wouldn't have bought it. The next one is the financial risk data. Now, on the top left side of the Kalshi platform, it has like your daily profit or loss. What it should have is your total for your last 30 days, last 60 days, and last 90 days. So that way people can see that they didn't lose $100 or $150, and they've not lost $800 or $1,000 total. They've lost $3,000. And now they'll realize, wait a second, I make this much within this period of time, and that's how much money I lost. I'm not going to make my bills on time. I didn't realize that I was losing so much. But they need that type of transparency to show how much you've lost or gained total. That's a problem when it will show that you've made $800, but in the long run, you're down a couple of grand within the last 30 or 60 days. You don't even know it. Next one is market manipulation detection. Now, recently I made a video about this, showing every day, a few times a day, especially at 6 p.m. Pacific time, the market's manipulated. Going down will be 1% chance, and within the last 90 seconds when you're locked in and it shows you bidding up at 99%, so you throw $3,000 in there to make 40 or 50 bucks, all of a sudden right when you put that in, it drops all the way down to $0. And the 1%, which is a long shot, it jumps up to 99%. That's manipulation, and it's been confirmed multiple times. When that happens, they need to either pay it out where it was 90 seconds before the contract, before the manipulation took place, or put down fraud manipulation on it and that it's void, and refund everyone back for that purchase. And the next one is they need to flag accounts that are making non-political trades. That means if they're trading something besides when we're going to bomb a country, or if a country is going to bomb us, anything like that, if they're making bids on currencies, all right, things like that, and they make a ridiculous wager like what I just mentioned. Let's say they put $1,000 down and it's going to pay back $98,000 or something. And you're like, what the odds of that happening is 1 out of tens of thousands or something, especially within the last few seconds. And it happens. those accounts need to be flagged and investigated. Another one is back to the market manipulation. They've changed it now since I posted a video about it. That video got a lot of views, and now the manipulation doesn't go 1% to 99%, but the market has changed and is doing something it's never done before. It's going up and down right next to the target price all the time, but it's still landing on the same things it would if it was doing the 1 to 99%. So the manipulation's still there, but they've changed it after I posted that video. Let me see. Clarifying predictions. And this is the last one. It will give you a prediction on the outcome when it comes to up or down. That's not a prediction. It's not a prediction because each side goes up and down over and over again. What it is it's actually a percentage by how close it is to the target line. And they need to change the definition or change the word that they use when it comes to prediction, because it's not predicting anything and the prediction is wrong all the time. It's more of a calculation on how close it is along with the swings and how drastic they are. And that's how it needs to be interpreted. But again, I've got this data within the last couple months of trading on Kalshi and seeing these problems and actually experiencing how it's changed with the stuff I've actually put out online about it. So we know it's not a coincidence. It's definitely being controlled by people. But again, this is for the Commodity Future Trade Commission, CFTC. And I'll go ahead and tag my representatives and people like that in this video because there are people like me that have made great investments. And right now I'd have many thousands of dollars. But simply due to the latency that just happens to be a coincidence with Kalshi, all these issues, I'm actually in the hole right now instead of being profitable. And it has to do with here's another one. Let's say that you buy something at 30% and now it goes up to 40 and your contract goes up. While it's at 40 and time is running out, the payout actually is going down even though it's at 40%. So now all of a sudden you have to hit 42% to pay out what it paid at 40%, then 43%, then what it had to pay at 40%, and it's changing. You see, when you buy something at 30%, you're not buying it at 30%. The price is those like 34%. And then when it goes up to 40%, it's not paying you the value as it being 40% chance. It's paying you the value of it being 38%, maybe even 37%. And the issue with this is it wasn't so bad before, but now the price has gotten so bad and so drastic that you're not making money anymore. I bought something at 33% and it came back and said I bought it at 45%. I didn't buy it at 45%. And so there's a lot of issues like that happening with Kalshi. And then you have to cash it out at 50% chance. And instead of you making a profit from the 35% to the 50%, you're getting paid by what their evaluation from 45% to 50%, which is not an extra 20 or 30% of your initial investment, but an actual loss instead. So again, I hope that this can help create regulation to protect investors out there, because a lot of investors out there, they're doing everything right, perfect, and they're timing everything perfectly, and they're losing money due to these issues. Again, thank you for your time and listening. I hope you have good investing. When it comes to these prediction markets, it's more like gambling now. It really is. But, if you're in it, good luck.